Welcome to this introduction to using Adobe Illustrator CC Brushes. Brushes are very creative if you are creative, and there are four types of brushes that we are going to create, work with, and investigate. There's the calligraphic brush, which is kind of like a stroke brush. You draw with it. Works better with a Wacom tablet, but you can do fine with it with the mouse. There's the art brush, where you create art or use images, and then you put these images or your art in a brush, and you can draw with these created objects. And then there's the scatter brush, where you can take an object or a group of objects and make them scatter in a random, fixed, or scaled manner. And then there's the pattern brush. I'm going to say you would use it generally for maybe an outline, maybe a border for a poster, or anything that you create. And each brush has its own set of rules. Let's go into Illustrator and take a peek at how these things work. And this is just an introduction. If you open your brush panel, and you can do that simply by going Window Brushes and see all your brushes that are available. And by default, you have one of each type in here. Up here at the top, you have your calligraphic brushes. And I'm going to kill my fill over here in the toolbar. And you just take your paintbrush and woo, there you go. And each of these have a different slant and a different weight. What is this one? There you go. Woo, there you go. I think this is an art brush, and I'm going to drag with that, and you get something totally different. That is art. I believe that this is an art brush also. There you go. I think that this may be a Bristol brush. Oh, ooh, there you go. Ooh. And this is a pattern brush. Now, a pattern brush is going to work a little differently because you don't draw with a pattern brush. What you do is you create the brush and then you apply that brush to a stroke. So for a pattern brush, you would create an object, select the object, and there you go. And each of these, while you're in the brush panel, you can come up here in this drop down menu and go to Open Brush Library. And in each of these, then you can click, and it's much fun to come in here and just look around and click on these guys. I'm going to click on this one, and that's going to open another panel. And then you can click on any of these, and as you click, they are added to your existing panel. And once they're in there, then you can take your paintbrush tool. I'm going to click this guy right here, and there you go. I mean, there are a ton. You have like hundreds of brushes to choose from in here. So we're going to go through each of the brushes: the calligraphic, the art brush, the scatter brush, and the pattern brush. And we're going to use them and create them as we move along in here. Each type of brush, you can double click the brush in your brush panel and see the various options that are available for each brush. Here's an art brush, Here's your pattern brush. Here is your bristle brush. And double click here. Here is your calligraphic brush. And also for most of your brushes, you can actually drag them from the brush panel. Like I can drag this out here, and you can see the parts that make up those various brushes just by dragging them out there. See how they are made, and then you can use the way that they have designed these brushes to create your own brushes. But we're going to go through each and every brush, how to use them, and how to create them in the next 4 videos.